Happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday already, which means that there's another weekend coming up. How are you all doing? My name is Susie. You can find me on Facebook at Susie Belcher or on my fan page, which is what you're on now, or you should be, which is Susie Belcher's Online Success. Or you can find me on my blog at susie-belcher.com. How's it all going? How have you been doing this week? If you're popping on, I would love to hear where you're coming from or how your week has been. It'd be great to hear your comments. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about, do you know where you're going? Do you remember that song ages ago? Some of you might not, but do you remember that song ages ago that was, and I'm not going to sing it. Do you know where you're going to? And and it's something that I don't think many of us really absorb and think about. We just wake up every morning, we get out the same side of the bed, we go and make a cup of coffee, we do our bit, we get ready, we go to work, get in our car, go to work, sit in traffic. We don't really think about stuff. And I don't know whether we really think about where we're going. And I think that's a real shame, because if we have these dreams, how can we get there if we don't know, or if we don't visualize how we're going to get there? So that's what I want to talk to you about today, is visualization. And you know, do you visualize yourself to success? Do you see yourself as a leader in your niche? Do you see yourself on stage? Do you see yourself as the person that people reach out to because at some point you are making so much sense to them that they just think that you're talking to them directly? I know a lot of people that I follow on a daily basis that makes me feel exactly like that. It makes me feel like, like I have a right to visualize, and I have a right to success, and everyone has a right, and everyone has a purpose. And I think that's really what it's about. So when you think of a big goal or a dream, do you, and how you want to achieve it, it's just natural to think of all the obstacles that get put in our way, all the stuff that keeps us stuck, all the negativity and all that. Hi, Zaira. How are you? Nice to chat to you just now. Sorry about my faux pas this morning. But great to have you on, as usual. I'm talking about visualization to success. I'm a little bit behind this week because I was flying and traveling, as you know. So we were just talking about visualization, and when we have these big dreams and these big goals, we think that they are completely unattainable because they are so big. But if you break it down, if you actually just break it down and do a step by step, take it step by step, and just be easy on yourself and just accomplish a goal within that goal, then the bigger goal is easier to get to. If you look at it straight, immediately, and you think, right, I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro, which is the tallest freestanding mountain in the whole world, which is based in Africa. And if you, visualize you wanting to get on top of Kilimanjaro, you don't just get up in the morning and go and climb Kilimanjaro. You prepare for it. You train for it. You mentally visualize that you're going to be standing on top of that gorgeous mountain, looking all the way down on Africa's gorgeous plains. And you will visualize it, and you will see it, and you will motivate yourself. You will energize yourself. You will give yourself the energy to do it. But it starts at the very beginning. You can't just wake up in the morning and go climb a mountain. Or you can't just wake up in the morning and get in a vehicle if you don't know how to drive and just go driving. You have to prepare for it. So if we break it down into little segments, I think it's a lot easier to attain the vision. Hi, Kirsty. How are you doing? I'm well, and I'm feeling very energized, although I'm a little bit jet lagged, I think. I think all this traveling is getting to me, although I'm not complaining at all. How are you doing? Thank you for commenting. So, yeah, we just, we just look at the bigger picture. We don't break it down. And really, when we do break it down, we can visualize ourselves to success. We can see ourselves, walking on that stage. We can see ourselves making money that all the leaders make, because they started somewhere. It's a little bit like an athlete. An athlete doesn't just get up into the boxing ring and start boxing, a world champion or however much that was. What was that fight? It was something ridiculous, the prize money. So there are a couple of steps. Oh, lovely. I hope the weather's good. That's gorgeous. So I hope, there are 3 steps to incorporating and helping you to incorporate visualization. And, by being able to incorporate visualization gives you a monetary increase as well. Because, your goal must be very specific and clear, and you must absolutely know where you want to go. So, if you put visualization, I'm reading this book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And it's by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And he is the key leader on quantum physics. And I'm actually going on a cruise with him in March. And that's why I'm reading the book, because I've got to know what I'm talking about. But he is one of the key leaders on the planet with regards to rewiring your brain and rewiring the connections in your brain. And whether it's been from trauma or, whether it's, self-inflicted, whether we've taught ourselves to put these blocks in our lives. He talks about visualization and absolutely every single day he's up at 4:00 in the morning and he meditates and he visualizes, and he spends time in the morning and he spends time in the evening. And this is a guy who was run over by a truck, and he's one of the world leaders in quantum physics now, and he's just absolutely he is amazing. Anyway, going back to the 3 simple steps that you can do every single day to visualize, to get your dream and to get yourself on track, is number 1, decide exactly what you want. Write it down. Just spend 5 minutes and write it down. Be specific, be clear on what you want, because the universe will give you what you want. But if you're not specific, it will give it to you in different ways. So be very specific as to what you want. Don't get caught up in the how and why and when it's going to happen. Just write it down. Get it simple, get it into your head, and make sure that that is your vision for the next 30, 60, 90 days. Make sure that you when you decide what you want, stick to it. Be clear with it. Hey, B! Oh, I hope you're doing all right at the bottom end of the States there. How are you doing? Oh, it's great to see you. We must chat, actually. So, but finishing on with point number 1, decide exactly what you want. Write it down. Make sure that you're very specific about what you want. Make sure, as I said, don't get caught up in the time and the how and why, and whys. And I'm going to say something that a leader says to us all the time, and it's marry the process, divorce the outcome. Okay? Because if you get attached to the outcome, you're you're really, you're missing the purpose. And that's really why we do all of this is we have a purpose and we have something to give. So that's point number one. Point number two is choose an image. Choose an image of what it is that you want. So if you do want to go and climb Kilimanjaro, yeah, absolutely, B. It's the way to go. If you do want to go and climb Kilimanjaro, put a picture of the world's tallest freestanding mountain everywhere and visualize it and keep looking at it and keep visualizing what you want. Choose at least one image and hold it in your mind's eye, and look at it and really, really look at it. And that will help with the visualization. You will not, if you think about something and think, well, I might go and do Kilimanjaro when I'm 50, and you don't do anything about it, it's not going to happen. Sorry, because I did that. I was going to do it for charity, and I was going to do it for this, and I was going to do it for that, and I started training, but I didn't have an image. I didn't have my focus. I didn't have the direction that would motivate me to get me going. And you know what? I didn't climb Kili. Still time. Never say never. Right, so that's the second. Choose an image. And number three is what I said with Dr. Joe Dispenza. Is, do it every single day. Become skilled at your visualization and make sure that you spend quality time with yourself, because it's the only time that you've got, actually. And at the end of the day, if you're visualizing and if you're setting your intention and setting your goals and setting your vision, it will be much easier for you to get there. Step into the feeling and the power of the image. Feel it. Embrace it. Feel the emotion that it gives you. Standing on Kili, raising your hands, feeling like you've conquered the world, because that is what will get you going. Feel it, embrace it, just immerse yourself in it. Make it real, really just feel the whole thing. So those are my 3 little tips for you today, guys, for visualization. If you want success, it's 3 simple little steps. Look at all the hearts that I'm getting, B. I love you, girl. You're amazing. Thank you. Immersed, not inserted. Well, inserted too. Haha, immersed. Oh, I know. Did I say inserted? All right, I meant immersed. Or imesh. No, but just 3 really easy, simple points that you can do. As you can see, I'm sitting in my office. I have this book everywhere with me. I carry it in my basket because if I've got 5 minutes in the car, you know what I'll do? I'll pick the book up and I will just get back to where I'm going, because I know where I'm going. I know because every single day I visualize it. I embrace it. I visualize it. I feel it. I get energized from it. I immerse myself in it. And I, and it's working. It really is working. And I know it's working for some of you as well. So 3 simple tips. Decide exactly what you want. Choose an image and visualize daily. 3 simple tips that you can start doing this weekend. So thank you so much for joining me. I'd love to chat with you sometime, B. And thank you, Kirsty, and thank you, Zaira. So we've got Scotland, America, and Philippines joining today, which is brilliant. Love you all, and have a really fantastic weekend, and be blessed. And, just look around you, because we're filled with all sorts of amazing things. So huge love, and we'll speak on... Actually, I'm going to speak to you tomorrow, because I'm backed up a little bit. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a really great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.